we went to the Nun. It was so scary. And I'm still sitting there. I'm just like freaked out. And all of a sudden he puts his hand on my leg and I'm like, oh. And in my head I was still like, maybe he's just like a friendly type of friend. But no, like he didn't want to be friends. But like it took that for me to be like,
okay.
Oh.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So, I don't know, but I'm hopeful. They have decided that they are going to start going on actual dates. Okay. So OP is taking that person's advice and says, we're going to go on dates. We do go on dates all the time. I just didn't realize they were dates. Like dinner together, lunch, museums.
That's the youth nowadays. I was just talking about that to a friend. I'm like, people don't like state like this is a date anymore. You're kind of just like, oh, let's just go see a movie and then go get dinner. I'm like, is this a date? It's not a date. Someone say it's a date or not. I like when I've been talking to a guy that's like, we're going on a date right now. I'm like, I love this. I'm not used to this straightforwardness.
I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Because then it's just like, are you interested in me or not? Like set the
what's
tone.
What's happening here? Like, what should I expect? What's going on? You know?
Yeah. Did you have to communicate that, or was that just like on them and they just
like
really?
On them. Yeah, I was like, okay, take me on a date.
I love that. That's so refreshing versus like, are we, aren't we? And like the beat around the bush of it all. I hate beating around a bush. Like those bushes are big sometimes. And like
bushes are massive.
You can't find your way around.
I'm lost.
I know. So we do get an update.
Okay. So they're married.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep, they're getting the minivan.
Yeah.
They're going down the altar, down the whatever aisle. The aisle soon. Update. So she got home and I told her we need to talk and she seemed disappointed. So I was really bummed. Like, she looked like she wanted to cry.
Oh no.
But I said, please just let me say what I need to say and then we can go from there. I told her that since we had started having sex, I've realized I'd been in love with her for a really long time and I didn't realize it. And she started trying to hold back tears and I got the worst knot in my stomach and I thought I was literally going to puke. I told her it's okay if she doesn't feel the same. I would always be there for her as a friend and I would try my best to not let my feelings get in the way. But now that it's out there, I guess there isn't any going back. She told me to stop and she was crying now.
Okay.
I stopped and it felt like an eternity just sitting there. I couldn't even look her in the face. Then she just kind of wrapped her arms around me and buried her face in my chest and was sobbing. I'm just sitting there confused, trying to figure it out if this is good or horrible.
Oh, but this is good. It sounds like it's good. I don't know. She seems like a crier.
Finally, she looks up at me and says she's been waiting for me to say that since college. And that the reason she was crying with me on the couch the other week was because she thought it had been long enough and if it wasn't going to happen, and that's why she kept trying to put it off having a talk after we started having sex. Because she thought that that was the closest we'd ever come to being a couple.
Oh.
You clocked the crying.
Oh, yeah. The crying. It was there. The hint.
You knew it.
Aw, cute Avril Lavigne song, credits, you know.
Yeah. He ends it with, now we are waiting for our Chinese food to come after some awesome sex.
3 times.
Thanks so much for the advice and getting me to finally say something. This guy is like the epitome of like, oh God, what is it when like, but he's not complaining about it, but he's like, you know, when people are like, lobster's too buttery, like, what, you know that saying?
Your wallet's too small for your 50s,
like really
your lobster's too buttery, and your diamond shoes are too tight.
Buttery?
Yeah,
that's from Friends.
Too buttery, steak too juicy. Like, it's like people complaining
like,
about
my
having...
life is too good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lobster too buttery. Bank account too full.
Like,
okay.
Waiting for our Chinese food after we fuck. Life is great,
Life
dog.
Is great.
I'm just like, dude, you could have just like, I get it, you're excited, but like, you had to rub it in.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Come on.
He wants everyone to know he's having sex, you know? He's a sex man. Okay.
I'm so happy for them, though. Oh my gosh. This is wild. Did you see it coming? I mean, you clearly did. You knew the crying.
Yeah, very much. I was hoping, I was like, it's going to have a happy ending.
You knew. But will our movie, One Night Only, have a happy ending? Will it?
Will it?
Will they?
Will it?
Won't they? From the director of Anyone But You, Easy A, and Friends with Benefits, One Night Only brings a new spin to the modern rom-com. The countdown begins. You're not going to want to miss One Night Only, which hits theaters August 7th.
Kind of looks like Momo from
right there.
that's weird.
Right
You know, on YouTube Kids, there's a big thing going around
so
that.
I will reserve a spot.
We can go. We could do like a little group movie night.
Ooh.
I love a rom-com. Popcorn, too buttery. I'm ready. How you doing? You got one more in ya?
Yes, of course. I've been enjoying these.
I'm gonna give you a choice.
Ooh, okay.
You get to pick. Option 1, my partner confessed to me that she frequently fantasizes about settling down with her childhood friend that she's always had a crush on and proposed a hall pass arrangement.
Right.
Or am I the asshole for telling my friend that her free wedding is unrealistic?
Free wedding?
Free wedding.
What do you mean free wedding?
I know. As someone that planned a wedding, I cannot even imagine getting that for free.
I kind of want to hear that because I want to know what a free wedding is.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Let's do it. We had a childhood best friend crush.
Coming together.
And I'm also like, you're engaged, but you're asking for a hall pass for your childhood best friend. Ma'am, you're with the wrong person. Oh, go with the friend. But okay, let's get into this wedding drama. This is coming from AITAH, again, titled, Am I the Asshole for Telling My Friend That Her Free Wedding is Unrealistic? I, 24 female, am a member of a friend group in which one member, we'll call her Coral, 23 female, is getting married. She announced her engagement to her fiance, 25 male, a few weeks ago, and we are all happy for her. Over the weekend, though, she shared more specific plans for the wedding. And that's where things have kind of gone off the rails.
Right. I want to hear about this wedding. Let's see.
She said she's been seeing a lot of people on TikTok and Instagram showing how to plan a free wedding. Weddings where the couple spends $0 aside from the marriage certificate fee, I guess.
Oh.
At first, I thought she meant a city hall wedding, which would be completely fine. But then she got into the details and her expectations for the ceremony. She's going to try and find someone with a large outdoor space to use, not formally a wedding venue, who will donate their area in support of love.
Adorable.
She is going to have all of her guests bring a potluck, very specific assignments though, and she will have a friend officiate, a friend do photography, a friend do the save the dates and invites, her family do the flowers, etc. Including some harder to swing, in my opinion, things like getting a large tent, decorations, wedding favors, speakers, a band, etc. I'm not sure what her plan is for a dress.
Okay, so she has a lot. Okay, when I was thinking like, oh, free wedding without money, it was like, oh, someone's backyard, you got a friend officiate it. It costs like, what, $15 to become a wedding officiator person, you know? What's it called? Ordained minister. It costs about $15. I'm an ordained minister. I forget about that.
I can do it. I don't know if I'm ordained, but I did a class online.
Really? Okay, yeah. It's just like a form you sign at the Universal Life Church.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have the same one.
I was thinking, okay.
Yeah.
Hey.
We're ready.
Come on, colleague.
Hey. Have you done one yet?
I went on a comedy tour in like 2018, and then two people during my like VIP meet and greet was like, you're an ordained minister. Can you officiate us? I was like, yeah, sure. And they recorded it. They had a witness, and I luckily I had my ordained minister stuff because it was like a whole joke on my tour that I was ordained minister.
I've been joking.
I was like, oh yeah, I have the certificate and everything. Like we can actually make this real. And
I've been joking. This is what I want.
Really?
This is what I want, guys. When we go back on tour, this is what I want.
Yeah, officiate a wedding. It's fun. Yeah. So I officiated one wedding on the run. Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, this girl's got a list, and it is extensive. It goes on to say, What's more is that Coral and her fiance really aren't poor, from what I can tell. She works as an accountant at a big company, and her fiance does software sales. Plus, his parents are loaded. It sounds like they just want to do the free wedding thing for the sake of it. That would be okay, but she is just shifting all of the costs onto other people,
Mm-hmm.
some of whom are probably less well off. She told me that she wants me to make the cake, and then sent me some pictures for inspiration. The cakes were ridiculously elaborate.
Mm.
We're talking multi tier fondant flowers, gold leaf, and one even had a hand painted watercolor design. I'm not a professional baker. I just like to bake cookies and brownies sometimes. I told her that those cakes would probably take me days to make and they wouldn't come out anywhere near as good. She kind of just laughed it off and said, quote, "Oh, it's not about it being perfect. It's just about everyone pitching in. It'll be fun." I told her
Uh,
that, fun or not, what she was describing was basically her friends and family subsidizing her wedding with time, money, and labor, and that it was kind of unfair to expect people to spend so much on her free wedding.
Mm-hmm.
Or else she was expecting everyone to show up to a lackluster event and just pretend it was amazing. It's like a group project that none of us wanted to do because we already graduated and moved on from all of that,
Yeah, I feel that.
so we don't need the credit. She, she does graduate a year later than the rest of us. I said that if she wants a free wedding, she should probably just elope or go to City Hall because this isn't really free. It's just free for her. I might have been a bit more forceful in my wording, but I didn't swear or call her names or anything like that. She got super quiet and just looked at me for a minute or so and then left, with another one of our friends driving her home. Later that night, I got a text from that friend saying that I really hurt Coral's feelings and that even if the plans were a bit unrealistic, I should have just let Coral come to that conclusion on her own. Coral then messaged me saying, quote, "Sorry, don't worry about the cake," with no more context. I'm feeling pretty bad now, especially since Coral was so happy and excited, and she never really said anything to me. Perhaps I should have just gone along with the cake, since she said she wouldn't be mad if it turned out badly. But I'm worried that her wedding would not have been what she wanted, and I was also frustrated about the cake request. Am I the asshole?
I feel that. I feel that. Maybe she didn't like have high expectations. Maybe she was just like, she thought it was a fun idea for everyone to come together and like do this group project. But I feel like that will only make sense in my mind if like my grandparents were getting remarried and we made it like a, oh, let's do a free wedding, everyone come
That'd be
together
cute.
as a family and like we built this wedding together. But I can't imagine like a high school friend getting married and like expecting me to do all that for them. You know, that's a whole different
No.
scenario.
Well, and going back to her list too, like I've got prices for all this stuff. I did this.
Mhm.
I did basically a backyard wedding, put up my own tent, hired a band, did decorations,
Uno,
did all
dos,
this
tres.
stuff.
No one's
And
been here. It's been 13
just like
minutes.
just the band,
Immediately, I'm impatient.
$4,000 for a band.
Okay.
Like if you want a good band, it costs money. Like unless you know a band, like you can call your brother and his friends up and be like, "Hey, will you perform at the wedding?" Like that's different. But I guess like, should you have said something? I don't know. You really did shit in her Cheerios.
Yeah, it's kind of. I don't think she was well at delivering her, like, how hardcore is her expectations. If the expectations were delivered better, being like, oh, you know, I don't care if it's just a Vaughn's cake with a bunch of splatter on it, as long as you got, like,
Yeah.
what I was, you know, trying to go, then maybe she was like, okay, I'll just bake a cake and do whatever. But I think because she was setting, like, severe, like, serious, hardcore wedding cakes, it probably was like, I don't know.
Intimidating.
Yeah, intimidating.
I know, because then like OP does be like, well, what I could do wouldn't be anything like this. And then sweet Coral, bless her heart, says, no, it doesn't matter what it looks like. Like it can be bad. It's just like, it's more about the thought.
Mm-hmm.
So then I guess OP should have taken that as like, she just wants to do this and like, okay, cool. But I think then it's like OP really was like, no, girl. Like, this is super unrealistic. And you're actually just like taking advantage of people and like
Yeah.
subsidizing your wedding at everyone else's expense. Like, and literally expense, money.
Mm-hmm. It is funny.
And so I'm like, ugh, would you have said anything to your friend?
I feel like it just depends on the scenario. It depends on the friend, and it depends on
How
what
close.
they expect and how close. That's the whole thing. So I feel like, yeah, I don't know the connection fully.
I know. And OP even says here, like, I might have been a bit more forceful in my wording, but I didn't swear or call her names. And it's
Okay,
like,
so
but,
it's kind of like a stress response. You probably like said something out of like the moment.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, how forceful
Yeah,
were
how
you?
forceful? Like
How
What did you say? How loud were you?
yeah, how grr did you
Yeah.
get? Would I have said something? Probably not right then and there.
Mm-hmm.
If all I had to do was make a cake, I would have made the cake and that counts as your gift.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and it would have been a box cake. Like, we're not doing this from
I
scratch.
say it would have been a Vaughn's cake. I just put a bunch of splatter on it.
Okay, the grocery stores are popping off on the cakes.
Mm-hmm.
Costco is popping off on the cakes. $14.99 for a beautiful cake.
Really? I haven't seen a Costco cake in a second.
I got my grandma one for her birthday.
Okay.
I'm gonna show you a picture. It was beautiful, and I just I left a little note on it, and I was like, flowers, yellow, happy birthday, and it was incredible. It was beautiful. I'm gonna have to insert a picture of the one I made for my grandma because it's beautiful. No one has really good pictures online. Maybe that's why everyone doesn't know about Costco.
Yeah.
But
Spread the gospel, you know? Here and now.
I'm spreading the news. You know, little jingle. I literally can't find a good picture, but there are people that are trying new Costco cakes. But here's one. These are their little happy birthday cakes, but you can do custom orders.
Okay.
So you can do flowers, specific colors, and again, $14.99.
Yes.
Where are you getting that elsewhere?
I don't know. Costco, yeah, Costco. I mean, $14.99 plus the membership, though.
But you know what I found out? If someone buys you a Costco gift card and they gift it to you, you don't need a membership to go use the gift card. No.
No, loophole.
We're going to fact check that just to be sure.
We're going to have a bunch of people going to Costco with a gift card.
That girl from Too Hot Takes sent me here. But I'm pretty sure, because it's they want you to come in, and I am right.
Okay.
We fact checked. Thank you very much, Bailey. What a great sales method.
Get in there, get in the door.
So yeah.
You still shop there without the membership. Ooh.
But this girl, I do think you might have been a little hard. But if you're close, this is something I would probably say to one of my friends. Would I have gone as poop in the Cheerios?
No.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No. Where do you think the comments are going to go on this? What direction?
Probably say you're a bit harsh, I would think.
I feel like it could go either way.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't read any of them. I'm kind of nervous. Sorted by best comment right now. Top comment, almost 7K upvotes. Not the asshole.
Okay.
She's in for a rude awakening the first time she asked for a free party tent from someone. Those are expensive as fuck to rent. So I got a tent. It wasn't a tent. Should I show you a picture?
What was the tent? Was like a tarp? A tarp over a frame?
So I say tent. It was not a tent. It was a structure. So it had aluminum steel beams that each beam weighs 5,000 pounds.